Hey everybody, Adam with Two Dudes Picking here. It's the end of Memorial Day, and I just thought I got a few things to pack up. Thought I might just share it with everybody. I hope everybody's Memorial Day went well because we had a blast. Got a little bit of rain, had some hamburgers, had some hot dogs, fun in the sun by the pool with my brother-in-law and my sister and my family and his family and their family, and we're all in the family, so if we're going to get sick, we're going to get sick together. He's a nurse, I should say an L licensed nurse. I'm not sure about the acronym, but anyway, doesn't matter. So anyway, I just thought that I would pack up my Memorial Day sales, and also I'm going to do is take some pictures, and I'll extend this out a little bit and show you my pictures in my neighborhood. So let's see here. I'm going to turn this around this way, so you can see my computer. Can you flip the... There you go. Alright. So now you can see my computer. I like to do sales in an Excel spreadsheet here. These are all my sales for the year. And I've got one sale on Mercari. Let's log in real quick. Alright, progress. And I sold a shirt yesterday, right here. It was listed for $25. It was originally listed for $28. Never sold. Finally took somebody's offer of $20. So let's ship that out first. So what I like to do, let me set this up. Let's see, can I set this up to where? No, I can't really. So I like to go here and find my sale, find affliction. I got 2 afflictions listed. Here's one of them. Mark it as sold. Jump over here to date sold. Sold it yesterday's date was 5/24/2020. I sold it on Mercari. I keep up with that because having that information allows me to know what platform I get better sales on at a later date. If I wanted to do some type of, numbers game there. I love numbers. I'm an analyst at heart, believe it or not. I hate finance. I hate financial stuff, but I love numbers. I should probably remove... Let's turn this back around so that you can see my face, but you don't get to see the name of my buyer and where she lives. And what I do from Mercari is I pay for a shipping label. Here, I'll show you this because I changed screens. I like to pay for a shipping label in PayPal when I do free shipping through Mercari. I don't know how you guys do it, but I go straight to PayPal and buy a shipping label from there. But now I got to mess with the buyer's name, name and address, so I don't want to show that on screen. So this is going to that lady right there, and I just copy and paste her address over from the Mercari sales order into the PayPal screen. That's the city. Where's her state? Okay. And lastly, her zip code. Copy it over and ship to that address. Now, she bought a shirt, so it's going first class, and it's going in a packaged thick envelope. Alright, I don't know exactly how much it weighs, so let's go get it real quick. Alright, so it's the affliction shirt. Let's find it. Nope, not in there. So it must be in here. Better be in here, because if it's not in here, I don't know where it could be. I hope it's folded already. There it is, right there. The affliction shirt. That's my inventory system. Couple of bins, 2 shelves. It's pretty common probably for everybody. So we got this Mercari shirt. This affliction shirt. Let's get out an envelope right here. Put it on my table. And you know what? First I got to take it over here to my scale. Got a 110-pound kitchen scale with a bucket to hold stuff so it don't fall off. And it weighs 8.5 ounces, which means I'm going to have to pay 9 ounces. because you don't do 8.5. Everybody knows that, right? Right? You can't do 0.5, so let's type in 9 ounces into the PayPal label app. Calculate shipping. I'm going to guess $3.80. $3.85. Oh, a little bit more than I thought. $3.97. And so I put that over here. Now I can show you I put that over here in my Excel spreadsheet as well. Cost $3.97. Now, eBay fee. The column eBay fee is really not just for eBay. It's for Mercari or anything. I just started with eBay, so I called it that to begin with. But it calculates a big summary here based on what platform I sell it on. Let's see. Can you see this? There you go. So if it sells on Mercari, I don't calculate Mercari does not charge a 10% fee based on the shipping cost like eBay does. So I see if it's sold on Mercari or eBay, and then it's all based on that. But anyway, that's a calculation field. $2 because they paid 20. 10% of 20 is 2. And then you got actual cost, which takes into consideration the $2 shipping fee, the eBay fee, or Mercari fee in this case, $3.97 for shipping, and then way over here how much I originally paid for it. So the actual cost of this product for me cost $10.29, and I ended up making $9.71, which is, I don't necessarily know if this is accurate, so I'm not going to talk about percentage increase or profit margin. It says 94% for percentage increase and 49% for profit margin. I got that off of a website, off of a Google search, but its accuracy is yet to be proven, to be honest with you. And then I go back. I had to switch because I had to go back over to PayPal, and I didn't want you to see their address. Confirm through PayPal. And, okay, so since I sold it on Mercari, I got to copy the tracking number over to Mercari, hit item shipped, choose the carrier USPS, paste in the tracking number, hit notify buyer, boom, that's done. So now I'll go back over to PayPal and I'll print the shipping label. And I got a Zebra printer right there. I bought this back in January. It's the 2844Z, which is the Ethernet one, but I honestly have not gotten it to connect to the Ethernet. But that's okay because it's just on this computer, and I only need it on this computer. And, of course, you know how a printer works. You print it out. I'm going to try to cover the address so that you don't see it. All right, there's that. Walk this back. Oh, where'd I put it? It's still in the scale. Put it on my little working table here. Now, again, I'm going to flip it back over. Hey, everybody's waving to me. Hi there, Electo Blaze. Let's see, I'm going to put you down right here. Let's see if I can... Sorry, guys. I'm using a... There we go. You can see me. Alright, so... These are simple enough. These are just in a poly bag, poly mailer. Put the address label on the front, flip it over, slide shirt in, and then good to go. And that's one shirt down. The other two items I have to mail out are shoes. It'll be a little bit more difficult, but not quite. We'll see how that goes. You might have just heard my mail notification because I just bought that shipping label off of PayPal. Alright, that's ready to go. Alright, I got two things I sold on eBay. So we're done with Mercari. Let's go over to eBay. Check orders. All orders. Can I show you this? Is there any private information on this screen? No, there's no private information on this screen. I've noticed sales go up this holiday weekend. Have you? Unfortunately, no. And I don't know why. Honestly, I've been a bad boy and I haven't listed a whole lot over the past couple of weeks because I've had to focus on work and family. Over the pandemic timeline, though, my sales went up immensely. I do this part-time. My buddy Gary and I, we do this part-time. And I've made over $1,000 per month, which is really good for me. This month in May, at mid-May, I'll look right now. This is why I have a sales tracker sheet. I don't mind showing you guys. Look, in my sales tracker sheet over here on the right-hand side, you notice I put the sales date. I got a column for sales date, right? Where is it? Date sold, right there. So if you scroll to the top of my spreadsheet, you start to see, come on now. There you go. You see all these solds? That's all the sold date. So over here on the right-hand side, I built a table that basically takes those dates into consideration, and this calculation here looks at those dates, and if it falls between these two dates, it sums it up right there for me. And you can see here in January, it was slow, but the pandemic hit. I started making over $1,000, $1,200, $1,600. Oh man, look at this! I am so close. This is the last week in May, technically coming up, and I'm at $988. I am so close to having 4 straight months breaking $1,000, and that is good for me. Truthfully, that's good for me. Years past, I may have made $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 for the whole year. If I make $5,000 in the first 6 months, that's excellent, and I'm happy with that. I buy things like this new cell phone. It was $1,100 after the accessories and taxes and all that good stuff. That's what I do this for. If I want to add something to my truck, I bought a GoPro so that I could do more for YouTube. I use the money to buy those type of things. It's a hobby for me. I'll end up, if we wanted to go splurge on a vacation, we'll put this money towards a nice vacation. But it's not for a living. We work at an insurance company. We don't sell insurance. We work in different parts of the company. But this money's for us to have fun, So part-time. And we're enjoying it a lot. It's a lot of fun. So what was I getting at? Okay, so eBay sales. Here, I was going to show you my eBay sales. So I sold... Here we go. I sold this pair of Nike Zooms that I picked up on I think I picked those shoes up the first day Goodwill opened back up after the pandemic here in my area. I can't remember the price, but the good news is on the sales tracker I can tell you that price in a minute. And then these I picked up back in January or February. I can't remember exactly, before everybody started staying home and doing social distancing. I picked these up at the flea market for $4, I believe. But again, that's what the sales tracker's for. We'll go into that. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip this camera over. I'm going to pull the shoes. I'm going to box them up. And then what I'll do is I'll show you, I'll get back to my sales tracker and I'll show you exactly how much I paid for each pair of shoes and how much I ended up making profit on both pair of these shoes before we ship them out. Okay, so let's do that first. Let's pull the shoes. They should be in this closet. I think one pair's in this closet, and I think the other pair my wife hid from me because she tried to clean up my eBay room. I tried to tell her not to do that, but sometimes she just sneaks in here and cleans up my eBay room for me anyway. So here's one pair of shoes right here. So learn that trick. Don't get mad, but I learned that trick from Rally Roots. Those are USPS shoe boxes. Alright, so these sold for $30 plus shipping. We're going to put those in a priority shoe box like that. And then, okay, so my other pair of shoes, see how my wife just stacked all my clothes over here? She swears she was trying to help me out. I love her to death, but she just doesn't know how I have my room organized. And she stacked all those clothes on top of this bag, IKEA bag of shoes. There's one. there's the other. Okay. So the reason why I'm putting these in a priority shoebox is because they're all over £1. But these are going to have to go in the priority shoebox. However, these I'll probably be able to fit in an 11. I don't have an extra one. I'm going to take this one. This is 12 by 9 by 4. No, 11 by 8 by 4. I'll take this box and reuse it. And I'm pretty sure I can fit these Vans in this box. Yep, perfect. Look at that. And they're shoes. But you know what? I like to make my sales look excellent. So I'm going to wrap them in tissue paper. So first off, let's clean off my working table. Alright, and switch you back around. Hey, Tar Heel Flipper, sorry man, I didn't notice you there before. Alright. And I like to wrap my shoes in some tissue paper to make them more presentable to the customer, like so. And if for any reason, I don't know, this tissue paper doesn't really protect them, but I think it looks more presentable. And then in here is my tape gun. And there you have it. I'm going to take this marker. I'm going to scratch out what was written on there. Alright. Let's re-weigh them. £1, 14.5 ounces, so £1, 15 ounces, 11 by 8 by 4. I charged them shipping, so whatever we come up with, they already paid, so we're good to get there. Alright, now, these shoes need to be boxed up real quick. Now I am going to put those in a priority mailer because these will not fit in the 11 by 8 by 4. There we go. Alright. Again, tissue paper. I mean, to this person, these are going to be new shoes. And I want that person to open up their new shoes and feel like they're getting a new pair of shoes. So I'm going to wrap this up like I would a Subway sandwich, just to make them feel better about their purchase. And hopefully that will also give me 100% feedback, keep my 100% feedback rating. Right? Customer service to me is important. If you haven't listened to any of our podcasts before, Gary and I had a whole 1-hour conversation about the importance of customer service and whether it's still important at this day and age in the online retail world. And he made some arguments to say it wasn't. I made my arguments to say that it was. And I truly believe that you can. Now, I don't do thank you notes. I don't do thank you cards. And I'll send my thanks via their feedback when I give it to them. Alright, that's ready to go. Let's go over to the scale and see how much this weighs. So this is one of the 15 by 8 by 6 boxes. 15 by, I do 15 by 8 by 5. Because 7.5 and 5 1/8, that rounds up and down. So let's see. 1 pound, 10 ounces. All right. So we got 1 pound, 15 ounces, 1 pound, 10 ounces, and we're good to go. Now, let's get those puppies shipped out, shall we? All right. So, I'm not going to show you the screen because more than likely their address is going to pop up. Okay, let's see. Jackrabbit Thrifter, where do you source your boxes? The 11 by 8 by 4s came from work. Because of the pandemic, I'm in the hardware business, IT hardware business. We sent out over 500 VPN phones so that people can work from home. And instead of putting those boxes in the recycle bin, I put them in a box and brought them home. So that's where I get those 11 by 8 by 4s. We have a cardboard presser, and sometimes I try to save what I can from that press, and I get a lot of FedEx boxes from that too. And I save Amazon boxes all the time, but I think everybody pretty much does that. If you're a reseller, you save Amazon boxes. So let's start with the Nikes. All right, so I'm going to my sales tracker here, and the Nikes were a recent listing, and these are the Nike Zoom. Find Zoom. Nope. Find Zoom. There they are. Nike Pegasus Air Zoom size 11 sold. I paid $6.50. That's important. They sold yesterday, 5/24/2020. On eBay's platform, sale price was $29.95. They paid, this is where I have to go and look and see how much they paid minus taxes, because eBay pays, this one there was no taxes. So $29.95 plus $10.90. I don't like to get that wrong. So pull out the calculator. I know it's simple math, but like I told you, I'm not a huge math guy. Plus 10.9 equals 40.80. So they paid a total of 40.80. And so let's see how much it's going to cost in shipping. Print shipping label. The box was 15.86, 1 pound 10 ounces. I already had that in there. So that means I measured and weighed this brilliantly in advance. $8.50. It's going to cost me $8.50 to ship this out via USPS. You're welcome, Jackrabbit Thrifter. I like that name, Jackrabbit Thrifter. Good deal. Good name. It's memorable. All right, so all taxes, fees removed. I paid $6.50 for this pair of shoes, and I am profiting $20.02, which is a increase of 96% and a profit margin of 49%. It's pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and print that shipping label. I don't do the bulk shipping item. I don't drop them off. They come to my house. Since everybody's working from home, I just don't leave to drop them off. Plus, they close at my lunch break. So I have to take an early lunch break in order to get this to the post office at a decent time. So what I do is I just go to the USPS website, and I tell them I have some boxes to pick up on my front porch. And so there you have it. That one's ready to go. And so they just do a pickup on my front porch. All right, this one was 1 pound 15 ounces, 11 by 8 by 4. Let's do the next one. The Vans. So Vans. All right, Vans. They sold yesterday, 5/24/2020. On eBay, they paid $29.95. All right, let's see. Why does eBay make me log in again in the middle of my process? That just doesn't make sense to me. All right, so they did charge this person taxes, so I got to remove that from the total sale. All right, so $29.95 plus they charged them $8.25 in shipping. That's $38.20. They paid me $38.20. All right, let's see how much it cost to ship these bad boys out. £1 15 ounces. 11.84 update. $7.41. So $7.41. All right, I paid $4 up front for these shoes at the flea market, and I made $21.54 profit after removing all the fees. I'm happy with that. That looks like a 129% increase on those shoes. So let's print this out real quick. I'll put it on the box. And then, as a bonus for you guys, I'm going to update my May orders totals and tell you what it looks like. I know I hit that $1,000 mark with these sales because I made $20 on both of those pairs of shoes. So, bam. That's 4 months in a row. I've hit over $1,000. Which, like I said, that's great for me. Alright, so let's resort here. Resort my spreadsheet. Sold. And date sold. And sort. Alright, so let's flip this back around. Come on, flip. Alright, so over here on the right, like I said, yep, there it is, $1,030. I broke $1,000 again for 4 months in a row. Woo! That's good, man. That is a good year so far. This pandemic, I'm sure, is the reason. It's got to be, right? Everybody's at home buying online, buying whatever you have to list online, and they're buying your stuff. So get it out there, man. If you got anything left over from your death pile that you sourced, I think the pandemic's coming from the online buying perspective. As stores are starting to open back up across the U.S., this online buying is coming to a close as much as it was during the month of March and April. So get it listed, all right? If it's not already listed, get it listed. All right, that's it. That's all I'm going to do for tonight's live. Appreciate everybody who joined us. Don't forget, twodudespicking.com on YouTube. Actually, twodudespicking.com URL will get you there straight. And subscribe, guys. We appreciate all of the support. We appreciate all the comments you leave. And if there's anything you got questions about in this video, just let me know, all right? All right, Jackrabbit Thrifter. I really hope it did help you out, and I'm glad it did motivate you. List. Get them listed, because you got to make that money. All right, take it easy, guys. Thanks again. Stay safe picking, all right? We'll talk to you later. Have a good one.